Yep, we're reviewing an oldie. Hello everybody, welcome back to Champion Racer Collection, where today we're going to be doing a review of the 2006/2007 Mack hauler. And you guys might be saying, Tanner, why are you doing a review of this? Well, I technically don't do reviews of items I already own, but for a long time now I've wanted to review all of my Mack haulers I had. So what better time than now that I have nothing to do? Today's a Wednesday and I have something to upload, but I don't know what. So let's do a review of this bad boy. So Mack kind of transforms to this mobile home where McQueen can go in. First things first, you guys obviously know that Mack is detachable. Well, and you guys probably have noticed that my Mack has a very loose connection because of time of play and the amount of times I've connected and detached Mack from the trailer. But here's the Mack with just the normal details that any Mack would have. Mack logo on the front, has a lightning bolt, number 95, blue eyes, Rusty's logo on the cap. Here's his pipes right here, which are made out of a soft rubber. He doesn't have any logos on the mud flaps, and he has no lines displayed. Pretty nicely sized for the Lightning McQueen, of course. I'm gonna put the McQueen there. I brought out a Lightning McQueen from 2009/2010 to kind of fit the theming of vintage/classic stuff like this. Now let's connect Mack to the trailer and let's take a look at the features. But I'm gonna spin him around. So now, let's see what we can do. So first things first, McQueen can drive up the ramp and he will kind of go over this button. Why? Because he will kind of go to this kind of couch bed thingy-majig, which I personally like to think that this is actually a simulator. Why do I think this is kind of like a simulator? Watch this. Yeah, I don't know about you, but this looks like a simulator to me. Well, not McQueen, this. And one thing I've noticed is that if you push the button quick enough and hard enough, McQueen will go flying. Watch this. See? Let me try that again. Oh my God, he just fell. There we go. See, he stayed there. Now, if McQueen goes more towards the front, he'll kind of go over these buttons, which actually act like a video game controller. Just like mine here. Like here we have the PS5 controller. I'm not going to do a review of the PS5 controller because why the flip would I do that? But anyways, as you guys, oh my God, there's a truck passing outside. Sorry guys. But as you guys can see, McQueen can kind of go over these buttons and play video games on this TV with two massive speakers on the sides. If McQueen continues on with the gaming life like this, you'll kind of have to start wearing glasses just like me. Now McQueen, I need you to get off the TV so that way we can take a look at the rest of the features. So here's the right side of the hauler. And one thing you can notice is that these are actually weights. So if I lower this down, this kind of acts like how you're doing like a workout and you need to see how many grams of weights you can actually do push-ups or thingy-majigs about that. So let's see how much McQueen can do. 20? Huh, you wimp. 40? Kinda good. Not good enough though. 60? With effort. There we go. Queen strong. And one thing that PCP pointed out on the review of this Mack is that if you flip this upside down, these two weights can actually act like a punching bag. So kind of like if McQueen is kind of like fighting someone, or more specifically Chick, he could do this. But you kind of have the risk of this breaking off. So I don't really do this too often. I just did this for the video. Okay, now let's see what else we have in the front. So McQueen can kind of drive to this platform, and actually this works as a lift. See the spare tire here on the top? You just pull it back, and then the lift will go up. And actually a few nice details that I think, yeah, there is tires on there. There's 3 tires laid on the ground, and the 4th one acts as a little, fuck, I forgot the name. I'm just gonna say activator. That's not the name of this, but you know what I mean. There we go. There's a little toolbox here. Not the same toolboxes as the ones from Mattel, but it'll do, I guess. Here you have a gas pump right here. And the gas hose does move. So McQueen can kind of fill up right there. But it's kind of going towards his body and not the gas cap, because the gas cap is right there. And McQueen will kind of be falling as a hauler. So yeah, this kind of doesn't work. You kind of have to drive McQueen like that, and then boom, like that. Here we have also this water thingy-majig, which basically is like a gas pump, but instead of for gas, it's for water for McQueen to drink. Not to fill up McQueen, it's to let McQueen drink. And you can see 3 brands in the corner of kind of like the kitchen. As you guys can see, there is, oh shit, I dropped the phone. There is Nitrate right here, Shiny Wax on the left, and the one in the 4 back is Transberry Juice. Let's see what McQueen has in his fridge. I'm gonna zoom in, and let's see what he has. An energy drink. Well, it's better than having All in All. Well, I don't even know if McQueen knew All in All back in 2006, but pretty nicely sized kitchen, I guess. McQueen can kind of do some poses here and there, but it will do, I guess. Here's the left side of the hauler, and one thing I forgot to point out is that this is the phone where McQueen calls Harv. So I can actually detach this. Oh. And there was actually supposed to be a sticker right here, but for some reason my version didn't come with it, so I guess I have an error. But there was no way of knowing that I had an error, because this one is actually passed down from a friend of my father's. So there was no way of me knowing that this Mac actually had an error where the sticker wasn't there. But there's the speaker, there's the buttons, and there's this little screen. So you can reattach that. It's not attaching. There we go. Now, the left side kind of acts like a bathroom. So McQueen can kind of drive in like this. And here, actually, there was a few sponges, but a few copies of this Mac, after about 5 years of being played with, the sponges started to get lost. Mine actually lasted 3 years, so yeah, that's that. No sponge right here. There was actually supposed to be a sponge right here, but it's not there. And there was supposed to be like some curtains right here, like some clear curtains, but they're not here, I guess. I guess I lost them. And this, well, I may have to spin them around. Give me a moment. Okay, so these do move. I don't know what these are supposed to be, but they're there, I guess. So McQueen's tires can drive up, and he has the freaking toothbrush. I don't know how to expect cars to brush their teeth, but since McQueen's trailer was, I guess, all new high-tech back in 2006, I probably imagined that the toothbrush was automatic, just like the scrubs in the first movie. So McQueen can kind of brush his teeth there. And there's actually a mirror right there in the front of, on the top of the sink. So you can kind of see McQueen's reflection right there. See? You can see my reflection of the finger. Yeah, you can see the reflection of the finger right there. This is an actual mirror. And I don't know what these are supposed to be. I think these are supposed to be lights. But here's the tap. Here's the sink itself. Nicely detailed, because there's even a hole for when the water to drain out of. So really nicely detailed. So now, let's get to take a look at the outside of the hauler, because we forgot to do that in the beginning of the video. So I'm not going to put McQueen inside of the hauler, although you can do that, but I'm not going to do that. So I'm just going to close the sides and close the back. Here we have Mack all closed up. So now let's take a look at the details of the hauler. Really nicely detailed, accurate to the film itself. There's a few sponsors down there. I don't know if they're all accurate sponsors that the original one from the movie has, but let's take a look at which sponsors are those. Here we have Gasprin, Tank Coat, Shiny Wax, Transberry Juice, Toe Cap, Shifty Drug, Revolting, Leakless, retread, octane gain, vitaline, easy idle, no stall, gaskets, mood springs, and nitro. And there's actually 3 more sponsors here over here. Those being Clutch Aid, Little Turkey Pistons, and RPM. There's a picture of Lightning McQueen that is not really easy to find in Google. There's not really much PNG photos of this McQueen. There's the Rusty's logo here in the front, Lightning McQueen's name, the lightning bolt, and the 95. Now to turn around to the back, I kind of have to do a few more turning here. Here you have another picture of Lightning McQueen, which is not really easy to find. Rusty's logo, 95. Lightning McQueen's signature, well, not really signature because the signature looks like this. And a lightning bolt. And the card backs they're moving, which they're not supposed to move because they're supposed to stay like that. Here's the right side, same thing as the left side, just flipped. And the top is kind of inaccurate because in the film, in the top, there was supposed to be the Rusty's logo here. But since the sides of the Mack open, I guess Mattel didn't add that. Which I guess it's fine, even though they could do that. I kind of understand why they didn't do that. But anyways, how do you guys like how am I reviewing so far? I'm trying to do some changes here, how I am reviewing the cars nowadays. So yeah, how do you guys like it? I added the card backs to each specific car I'm reviewing. So like if it's a car from Cars 1, I'd add in the cards from Cars 1. If it's from Cars 2, I'd add in the cards from Cars 2, from Cars 3, Cars Tune, I almost said Cars 4. Cars on the road, and what am I gonna do for expanded universe? It depends on which expanded universe. If it's XRS, I'll add in the Mud Racers Jackson. Disney 100, I'll add in the carbacks from the Disney 100. If it's any other brands that well, not really brands, any other expanded universes that I don't have cardbacks, I don't know what I'm gonna do. But anyways, that was basically it for the 2006/2007 Mack hauler. I rate this Mack a 9 out of 10, pretty nice. I love the size of the hauler, really nice because in the movie, Mack is very long. I also like the details inside, but one thing I kind of don't like about the hauler, it's because, well, I understand the Rusty's on the top, but it's kind of weird to understand some things like, how is McQueen supposed to brush teeth? How does McQueen like drink? Well, he does drink water in the film, I mean, yeah. There's other nitpicks here and there that I kind of don't understand of, but other than that, this Mack is a 9 out of 10. So if you guys liked the review of this Mack and you want me to review more Macks in the future, leave a like and leave a comment. If you guys rewatched some of the previous collections where I showed all of the Macks, if you watch those videos, let me know which Mack you want me to review next, because I have a Cars 2 Mack, I have the Story Sets Mack, and the Mini Racers Mack. And I also have another Mack to review, which is a big talking Mack from 2008 or 2007. I don't really remember the year. But anyways, if you guys liked this video, make sure to leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and hit the bell, so that way you won't miss any new notifications when Champion Racer Collection uploads. This is Champion Racer Collection signing out, seeing you guys in the next video. Come on, kid, we've gotta go. All right, Mack, let me get in the hauler. All right. I guess McQueen and Mack are leaving for the next Piston Cup race. It's kind of hard to open the back door. There we go. Okay, McQueen, get in. Piston Cup, here we come.